I flew my good buddy in, brother Joseph Parker. We're going to start sparring later between 10 and 12 rounds. Judge Lockhart's been here a couple of days now, ready to rock and roll. Let the games begin. Usyk, you're on a warning. You're on a notice.
London straight into Sydney to the other week. Looking at Thailand.
No, right now in the UK it's like 2 in the morning. I feel like I'm on that time zone.
Store events there.
It'll be alright, man.
That's what greatness at work looks like. Yes! Go on, boys! Go on, Sonny!
Tyson Fury spotted training with Joseph Parker to expose Fabio's weaknesses. Fury's presence in Parker's camp isn't coincidence, it's a calculated move. The training sessions are intense, focused, and strategic. Fury aims to pass critical insight to Parker, targeting Wardley's vulnerabilities and making this fight far more than just another clash in the heavyweight division.
We posed the question to Frank and to Parker and his team as well. We're the ones asking, so it was more so when I got the call to say it was confirmed. I was like, okay, cool, here we go. Big fight. They're the occasions I love to be involved in. I'm not here to just kind of fiddle my way through and take easy fights, easy moments, whatever else. I like to be in the thick of it. So this is very much another one of them situations for me.
Fury's words cut through the noise, pure intensity and raw emotion. This isn't just motivation, it's a psychological strike aimed at both Parker and Wardley. Fury is setting the tone, turning training into a battlefield and proving this upcoming clash is personal, with stakes far beyond the title itself.
You're gonna get it, you big lump. I'm gonna smash your face in. That's what's gonna happen, you prick.
Get up there, Joe Parker, me boy! He's learning!
Parker refuses to be pigeonholed. He sees Wardley as a unique challenge, not comparable to past opponents. This shows confidence and mental preparation. Parker frames the fight as a test of his adaptability and skills, signaling that he has strategies tailored specifically for Wardley, rather than relying on past formulas.
Let's see if we can find a way with me. It's different. You know, I'm not Justice Junior, I'm not Fraser Clark, I'm me, Joseph Parker. A different fighter, a different beast altogether.
Warren explains both fighters' urgency. Parker seeks active competition. Wardley sees a fast track to glory. Both want to avoid delays, raising the stakes. This fight becomes more than a bout. It's a collision of opportunity, ambition, and timing, making it a defining moment for both.
They're not waiting their turn. You know, the WBO is the next turn. Joe wants to fight. He doesn't want to wait till next year. Otherwise, we'll be waiting probably until March now, see the Usyk's out, and won't be able to get into training. And with Fabio, he sees this as a shortcut. He could wait his turn as being the interim champion. But Usyk, when he holds the 4 belts, there's no unification fights. Therefore, a guy who fights twice a year, if you're one of those challengers, you could be waiting.
Parker makes it clear, Wardley is his mission. This isn't just another fight, it's a career-defining step. His focus is absolute, signaling his intent to make this bout a statement, both for himself and the heavyweight division. The pressure is on, and Parker embraces it.
Then listen, then I got all the mandatories, you know? But this is my Usyk now, Fabio Wardley. Like the target's on him, and nothing else matters. Because if I don't get this right, there's no point talking about any other fight.
Wardley sizes up Parker, acknowledging his experience but highlighting possible fatigue. This is both respect and a psychological tactic. Wardley implies that Parker's age and fight history could be exploited, adding another layer to the mental battle before they even step in the ring.
Not so much age, I would say, because he's not the oldest, but time within the sport, potentially. He's been around for a very long time. He's had a lot of fights. I think he's close. He's either at or is close to having 40-odd fights. Some of those have been rough wars. Some of those have been pretty good back and forth. Like, he doesn't shy away from a scrap, so he has got a few miles on the clock.
Fury's involvement adds yet another layer of intensity to this brewing war. Fury's gym session is both training and a statement. His involvement boosts Parker's preparation and sends a message. Parker is entering the ring battle ready and guided by one of the sport's greats. The tone is set for a war.
Just finished a brutal session in the gym with the boys. Bobby Howard, Big Joe Parker. I'll tell you one thing, people. I feel sorry for who we fight next.
Fury's message is heartfelt, showing genuine respect for Parker beyond the ring. It reflects a blend of friendship and strategy, hinting that this fight is not just physical but also personal preparation guided by trust and mentorship.
Joe, Gypsy Joe, all the best, and have a fantastic time with your family. God bless you. Love you, Joe, and I'll see you very soon, brother. All the best. Good luck.
Duke McKenzie gives a sharp technical observation, pointing out a potential weakness in Wardley's style over reliance on a single weapon. Against a skilled opponent like Parker, adaptability is crucial. Parker's resurgence, technical ability, and power make him a dangerous adversary. This fight becomes a test of whether Wardley can evolve or if Parker's strategic advantage will dominate. It's more than brute force, it's about skill, preparation, and mental toughness.
He relies on his power far too much. He hasn't brought enough to his game right now, and I thought he would have kicked on from that. If he's going to have any chance against Joseph Parker, then he can't just rely on that big right hand. Joseph Parker's a seasoned, well-schooled athlete.
Who hits hard.
Yeah, who hits hard. He's on a resurgence in terms of his confidence and where he is in boxing now, Parker. So it's a good fight.
Fraser Clark respects both fighters, highlighting that Wardley's raw power and grit meet Parker's durability and boxing IQ. This sets the scene for a clash of styles, brute force versus experience and strategy. Clark confirms the fight's intrigue lies in this contrast. Both men have proven themselves under pressure, making this battle unpredictable. It's not just a physical contest, but a chess match, where mental resilience and adaptability will decide the outcome.
So you've been in with Fabio Wardley on a couple of occasions. What are his biggest qualities?
Well, you don't need me to tell you nothing more than he can punch very hard. You know, you only have to ask my face. Yeah, he can really bang, and he's gritty. He's tough and he's gritty. You know, that's definitely his strengths. But then again, so is Joseph Park. You know, very tough, very durable, very good boxing brain. It's a cracking fight, though.
Fury's presence in Parker's camp goes beyond moral support. It's strategic mentoring. Fury's experience, ring IQ, and understanding of Wardley give Parker invaluable insight. This partnership is a game changer. Fury's advice will likely sharpen Parker's tactics, improve his adaptability, and exploit Wardley's weaknesses. This preparation elevates the fight beyond a standard bout, transforming it into a battle of brains and brawn. Parker is entering the ring, armed with not just skill, but the wisdom of one of boxing's greatest.
London straight into Sydney to the other week against Thailand.
Right now in the UK it's like 2 in the morning. I feel like I'm on that time zone.
There events there.
It'll be alright, man.
Simon Jordan and Adam Catterall both acknowledge the significance of this clash for Wardley's career. Wardley is coming off a high-profile win, and Parker is a top-tier heavyweight. This fight is a major test for both. Jordan questions whether Wardley is ready, while Catterall argues opportunity defines the fight's value. It's a high-stakes match with implications for rankings, reputation, and future title opportunities. Both fighters stand to gain or lose much from this encounter.
What do we think of Parker versus Wardley?
Excellent fight in terms of Wardley. Now Wardley got out of jail in his last one.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is it the right fight for Fabio?
I think Joe Parker wins it. I think.
Does that make it the right fight for Fabio?
The guy that he just fought
it's the right opportunity. It's all about opportunity. And you have to. It is the right fight. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
for Fabio.
So. Absolutely. Look, they're both at the top of the tree.
Duke McKenzie examines Wardley's career trajectory and recurring criticisms. Wardley has faced skepticism in every major bout yet proven capable. However, relying on a singular knockout punch is risky against Parker, a fighter with experience and resilience. Parker must adapt to Wardley's power and unpredictability. This fight is as much about tactical preparation as physical ability, with both fighters needing to prove they can rise to the occasion against high-level opposition.
If Fabio Wardley's just reliant on that one shot, it's not going to come, because Hooney didn't know how to close that fight out. Hooney could have run like a thief in a night on that last round and won a landslide decision.
So how does Joe Parker take this fight on? I mean, obviously...
Tony Bellew sheds light on Parker's recent inactivity. Parker thrives on frequent fights, but circumstances have slowed him down. This break may affect his rhythm, timing, and sharpness. Inactivity is a challenge for a fighter of his caliber, yet it could also serve as a period of focused preparation. Parker must balance urgency with readiness to ensure he's not just physically prepared, but mentally sharp. This fight will reveal whether inactivity works for or against him.
There's no one who's going to beat him. I just think technically, physically now, he's at the weight and he's adapted and he's adjusted. I mean, he's even adjusted and adapted his weight for this fight individually. I mean, he put on how much weight and slowed the actual feet down because Daniel Dubois' feet were slow.
Eddie Hearn praises Parker's career resurgence, highlighting his courage and adaptability. Parker has consistently taken on dangerous fights and triumphed. This fight is another step in his climb back to the top. Hearn's view reinforces Parker's credibility and hunger. For Parker, this bout is both an opportunity and a challenge, a chance to cement his position among the elite heavyweights and prove he belongs in the world title conversation.
Look, I think it's a great fight. I mean, firstly, Joe Parker is on an incredible run.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's beaten Wilder when no one really wanted to fight him. He's beaten Zhang when he was like the bogeyman, and he's just beaten Bakoli, although, you know, on short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So
Absolutely.
I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity. Joe against Dubois, Joe against Usyk, Joe against AJ. They're all great fights. I think
Spencer Oliver highlights the frustration surrounding Parker's career path. The heavyweight division is being stalled, with title opportunities delayed. Usyk holding multiple belts restricts active competition. Parker's career momentum risks being affected. This fight becomes even more critical, a chance for Parker to make a statement and move forward in his quest for recognition. For him, every fight now carries heightened significance beyond just victory or defeat.
But yeah, I would feel frustrated. Joseph Parker seems to have been frozen out, you know, at a time when he should be getting his world title shot. He's worked to get that, you know, more so than any other heavyweight out there right now. Alexander Usyk is not just holding up the WBO title right now, but he's holding up the heavyweight division for all these fighters that we've been talking about on this show getting their shot. And these fighters may have to mix it with each other before getting their shot. And that's sort of unfair, really, because one of them's going to lose and he's going to have to climb the ladder again. You go like...
Adeola Depot captures the magnitude of this fight for Wardley. It's more than a bout, it's a career milestone and a possible title opportunity. Parker is a high-level opponent, and Wardley's last fight showcased his ability to rise under pressure. This match has implications for both fighters' legacies. For Wardley, it's a chance to solidify himself in the heavyweight elite, while Parker sees it as a critical step in his comeback.
Joseph Parker will fight Fabio Wardley. I think the date is October 25th, O2 Arena. Massive, massive fight for Fabio Wardley. Fighting a guy that I consider a top 3 heavyweight. So and look, it could be the number 2. It could be the number 2. Number 1's Usyk. There's this debate between Caballero and Parker. It could be Joseph Parker in what will be a sold-out O2 Arena. It might be for a vacant title. I think we're still trying to find out what Usyk does, so it could be for a world title. This is enormous, especially considering the life and death Fabio just had against Justice Hooney, where he just landed that one quitter hitter in the last, what was it, the last round of that fight? So to go from there, like, the East trajectory is incredible. To go from there, Portman Road, sold out, to fighting potentially for a world title against, again, a really good, massive name in Joseph Parker is just, I mean, your team have done you well.
Johnny Nelson points out Parker's versatility. His ability to change combinations and adapt mid-fight makes him a dangerous opponent. Controlling Parker requires discipline and strategy. For Wardley, this means more than power. He must neutralize Parker's adaptability. The fight could hinge on this tactical battle. Nelson's insight makes this clash a genuine heavyweight puzzle, where preparation, strategy, and execution will determine who triumphs.
He's got at least 6-7 set combinations he can fight. So he needs to control this beast. If he doesn't control it, don't be surprised if you get an upset Saturday night. Don't be surprised.
Do you think Parker has the power or the speed and combination?
I think he's got the speed.
Derek Chisora's prediction is bold and confident. He believes Wardley has the perfect combination of power, grit, and momentum to end Parker's challenge. Wardley's last fight gave him confidence and belief, making him dangerous. Chisora treats it like a lottery win, a rare moment when everything aligns. This speaks volumes about Wardley's mental state going in, determined and fearless. Parker, despite his experience and technical edge, must prepare for a knockout threat. This isn't just about skill. It's a psychological battle where Wardley's belief could tip the scales. This clash promises fireworks, and Chisora's endorsement adds fuel to the hype. Wardley versus Parker isn't just a fight, it's a defining moment for both careers.
My prediction for the Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley, I feel like Wardley wins this fight with a knockout. I don't know why I'm thinking of it, but it's just, you know, when it's like that. It's like when you play the lottery and then you just get your numbers right. And I believe Fabio has got his numbers right now because after his last performance, he's got something to prove. I know Fabio for a while, you know. Fabio's a little beast. And Joseph is a beast as well, but I believe that Fabio Wardley wins this fight with a knockout. It will stop Joseph Parker. Trust me on this. Put your house on this deal, I'm telling you. It's going to be electric. The boy from London, Norwich, is going to do it. Is he from Norwich?
Anthony Joshua recognizes Parker's dedication and the difficulty of climbing to the top. Parker's journey reflects perseverance against tough odds. Joshua believes Parker deserves a second shot at the title and acknowledges the challenge. Boxing isn't only about skill, it's also timing, opportunity, and mental toughness. Joshua's respect for Parker underlines the respect Parker commands in the heavyweight scene. This endorsement gives Parker added legitimacy. A win over Wardley wouldn't just be another victory. It could cement Parker's path toward another title shot. Wardley stands in the way of that ambition, adding another layer of intensity to this fight. This makes the clash more than a battle in the ring. It's a crossroads in Parker's career.
The world title shot. He was supposed to get it tonight, and he will get it, 100%. And I'm rooting for him to become two-time champion of the world. It's not an easy feat. It's one thing, like he was there. He was on the door of it today. In terms of with the Dubois fight, but it shows you how tough it is. It ain't just like how good are you, it's the stars have got to align. Just to get that champion in the ring takes a bit of like luck as well, so I'm sure his time will come.
Johnny Nelson highlights Parker's natural physical attributes and technical ability. Parker's weight advantage will be crucial against Wardley, allowing him to dictate pace and power exchanges. Nelson sees Parker as technically superior, giving him an edge if he utilizes his boxing IQ effectively. Wardley's raw power will be tested against Parker's refined technique. This fight will hinge on Parker's ability to use his size, timing, and combination strategically. For Wardley, it's about overcoming that technical gap with aggression and precision. Nelson's insights make it clear this isn't just a battle of fists, but a contest of styles. Parker's ability to execute his plan under pressure will decide the outcome.
He's got that much natural strength. It was unprecedented. Joseph Parker will come in at a career heaviest, and Joseph Parker is technically the better fighter out of the two, the better boxer out of the two.
Johnny Nelson predicts Parker will adopt a calculated strategy. Parker won't rely solely on power. He'll use movement, ring control, and his weight advantage to neutralize Wardley. Smart boxing, rather than reckless aggression, will be his key tactic. Wardley's challenge will be breaking through Parker's discipline and adaptability. Nelson emphasizes that Parker's game plan will be vital. This battle is not just physical, it will be mental warfare. Parker's ability to stick to a strategy under Wardley's pressure could define the fight. For Wardley, it's about overcoming Parker's experience and tactical edge. This sets up a clash where every round is a chess match in the ring.
I think Andy Lee's too smart for that. I think Joseph Parker's going to go in there, try and box him smart, step around the ring, use that weight to try and hold his own.
Johnny Nelson nails the essence of this heavyweight clash. It's a battle of brains as much as brawn. Wardley's raw strength and relentless aggression make him a constant threat, but Parker's experience, discipline, and adaptability could prove decisive. This fight isn't likely to be settled in the opening round. It will test both men's stamina, strategy, and willpower. Wardley must break through Parker's ring control, while Parker must stay composed under pressure and exploit openings. This is why Nelson believes it will be a chess match in the ring. For fans, it means every round will carry huge significance. Momentum can shift at any moment. Parker's ability to adjust and Wardley's drive to impose himself create an unpredictable dynamic. This clash isn't just about victory, it's about proving who belongs at the top of the heavyweight division. Don't miss it, mark your calendars, because this will be a fight to remember. Stay tuned, watch closely, and witness history unfold.